Yargan bargain. Okay, do you want me to tell you some of the stuff that's coming for the Frontier holiday stuff and stuff like that, yeah? Right. This holiday season has taken hold on the 5 states. Red Dead Online will be ringing in the holiday season of the next few weeks. With winter weather setting in, limited time festive showdown modes. Decorations at your camp. Moonshining shack and gifts and more to tide you over. On your travels, you may have heard piano players in the saloons. Okay, I'm back. And we're back! And we're back with one more installment. Yeah, so basically the music, the people in saloons we play, festive music and pianos, da-da-da-da-da. But it says, be warned, however, the changing of the seasons brings harsh weather to the frontier, with snowfall predicted to arrive as soon as tomorrow. Those keen to make preparation for the winter should be advised that the heavier snowfall may also be on the way, so I think we're getting a little bit of snow, and then we're probably going to get a shitload of snow. So keep the campfire burning and the stew pot simmering, blah blah blah. Sharpshooters across the land should put their hard-eye test to the snow-dusted versions of bloody showdown modes. Spoils of war, up in smoke, overrun, while the PlayStation 4, blah 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 blah, don't care about that. Ends January 6th. Okay, keeping with the holiday spirit, players who play Red Dead Online between the 23rd and the 25th, will receive a special holiday seasonal gift chest. Packed to the brims, we're calling the Krampus double-barrel shotgun. So, with like special engravings and shit on it. It actually looks, from the picture, it looks pretty cool. 30 rounds of incendiary buckshot, 100 slugs, 10-time big game, 10 minty plump birds, 20 carrots, 20 assorted biscuits, 50 candies, 10 fine brandies, 10 spice miracle tonics, 20 volatile fire bottles, 2 creek plums, and 2 agata. Plus, visit the benefits section how to find offers on 50% off of shotgun or a coat during the holiday period. Okay, so I might buy myself the lever action shotgun as well, because that means I'll have all the big boy shotguns then. Have already been awarded players who logged in and played after December 13th. They're still to claim their following events. Simply play Red Dead Online by January 6th to check the benefits section on the main menu to redeem the following coupons. $3,000 XP. Whoa. Oh. 3,000 XP free, yeah. $200, yeah. For starting a new role. So maybe you'll get whatever how many roles you have. That's maybe why I've got 4, because the bounty hunter, collector, trader, and the moonshiner. I don't know. Yeah, so maybe you'll get the 4 $200 bonus things like I got as well. 1 free trader resupply, 1 free weapon component of your choice, so like a scope or a wrap or some shit, yeah. A treasure map reward, a free moonshine and mash refill, and a 30% off stable offer. Playing Red Dead Online between December 31st and January 6th will also get you another 1,000 XP. For each of the specialist roles, so you're going to get 1,000 XP for your trader, collector, moonshiner, and bounty hunter. And players can continue to take 5 gold bars off the cost of the butcher's tables and 25% off the cost of the medium delivery wagon, the bounty hunter variant, the Schofield revolver, the collector variant of the Lancaster repeater, all the way through to January 6th. Okay. Ooh, this will be fun. I'm sure this is going to be probably pretty boring, but anyway, collectors can, on the holiday season, basically, for if you're a collector, you can collect the festive collection, which is it says for a pricey sum, but it'll still probably be shit, you know. They got like $100 or something, you know. I don't think. Well, maybe I'll see. I'll show you this picture in a second. So basically, for the festive holiday collection, festive feast collection, you have to give Madame Nazar a goose egg, some cognac, and some thyme plump bird. Yeah. Between December 31st and January 6th, there's a New Year's one, which is the Ace of Wands, Scotch whiskey, and a platinum pocket watch. Players who connect their social club account to Twitch will receive the collector's bag, polished copper still for free, yada yada yada. That's it, basically. They're pretty cool though, right? Back to Rockstar Games. Let's push it. What? Oh, the throwing thing. Yeah, the throwing thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I got the horses in the back. Or stack is on track.
Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Eyes on broker with many points. Risky move. Investors are eyeing those dropped points.
What do you mean? Oh shit! Oh shit! I just closed some more apps and I swiped obviously on the wrong one.
It's a hustle market for annual corp.
I got the horses in. Oh, carry on. Carry on. YouTube. There we go. There it is. I was trying to get the stream back up. Wait, are you still streaming? Oh, and zero back. Wait, your Warframe video's got 3 views, the one that we were just watching. Oh. Oh, fucking, I hate this stupid fucking, look at our terms of service every time I join a new stream. Excalibur Umbrania. Ooh, that looks fucking weird as fuck. Yeah, with like fucking like green bally grenade things on the side. Yeah, that's probably it's gonna look better. Yeah, you might need to like try and swap a few of the color regions around or something. I don't know, but it looks pretty good to be honest. No, I didn't lag. I closed the Discord by mistake. I dropped my phone down and like off my hand, yeah. So I could scratch my face, but it like when I went to grab it again, I hit disconnect. Yeah, 1 second. I'm just hold on. Yeah. Yeah. I got damn horses in the back. 40-minute track. Hold on. YouTube. Back to YouTube. Wait 1 second, it's buffering. There we go. I'm back. Nice. Yeah. The caveat. Yeah. Oh, you've still not got one? Damn. I think I have like I might have what some thingies. I know mine aren't particularly. I haven't got any good cat blueprints. I'm pretty sure. But they are pretty good though.
Excited mood. The index begins soon.
Yeah, like the caveats, whatever it is, the one of them. It's like every whatever 30 seconds it will like pop drop another drop or whatever. And I might have some like imprint things because you know how there's two types of them.
Index points up for grabs.
Damn. Grimoire has taken the lead. Watch out, shock troopers. We've got a new leader.
Shifty eyes. Broker down.
Yeah, because everybody wants to hold them, but like even if they've not got a particularly good character for holding.
Carrying a lot of points. This is a risky transaction.
Yeah, exactly. I can watch your stream in VR apparently. Yeah, if I click on the little thing on the top right of YouTube, I can click watch in VR.
Are eyeing those dropped points.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm just gonna go get some extra wood. Yeah, I need to get on Pornhub, get some more wood. Oh yeah. Oh, I got some really nice embers going in the bottom of the fire though. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. I'm such an idiot. You know the fire, like, pokey things, yeah? They have one here that's, like, part of an old, like, shutter hinge, yeah? With the end cut and, like, hammered down. So it means like, I've got, like, a hook on both sides. And being the idiot I am, when I lit the fire, I forgot I didn't move it when I was, like, I was raking all the stuff earlier before I lit the fire, yeah? And do you know what I did? I left it up against the side of the fire. So I just grabbed the metal handle of it, like not by the top of it, but I was like, oh, it's not like the top of it, I can guarantee it's fucking like ridiculously hot, but like, yeah. Didn't burn myself, but it was warm. Pretty fucking warm. Jurgen Bergen.
Points in the open. That broker's carrying a lot of points.
Ugh. That should do for the little while. mean, this dog I have with me now, if it was going to be just an overnight like it is now, and I'll be back tomorrow, like, afternoonish, yeah? Normally, I'd probably just bring him back to my house, or the dog back to my house, yeah? But Eddie is he's a Parsons Jack Russell, and he's very, I don't want to say stressy, but he's a very stressy dog, yeah? Like, he's very scared of thunder, he hates new sounds and shit like this, and he just worries a lot, and, like, he's so much more comfortable at home, you know? Like, I don't know if I kind of guess that he sees me like one of his owners or something now, because, like, when I first looked after him, he, like, as soon as they left, went out the door, he was like, shit, where'd they go, yeah? And now, as soon as they leave there, he's just like, Richard's here! But yeah, so I guess he's just, you know, he's very, you know, and he's very happy at home, that's the thing, like, and I know he's happy at home, and, you know, as much. But I was honestly so tempted to bring my computer, and I kind of wish I did now, you know, but, like, you know what I mean? Well, I can just, what I'll do is I'll just grab this barbell off the floor and just start working out while you're playing Warframe, yeah? Can you hear that? Just busting out some reps while you're playing Warframe. Bro! That's pretty fucking heavy, actually. Because, you know, that's one of those ones, you know, with the weights on it, that you can kind of put it back in, like, turn the handle, and it will, like, take as many weights as you want, yeah? I'm guessing, because I know he doesn't use it on Max, you know, but, like, I'm guessing that because it's not normally here, it's usually at the other end of the room, yeah? I'm guessing when they moved it, they've, like, put it onto Max or something, because I just pulled the entire fucking thing out and it was heavy as fuck. Whew, that actually felt quite nice, actually. What's in the fridge? To have a beer or not have a beer? Have you ever had, like, your Nesquik right? Like the chocolate milk. Have you ever had, like, the strawberry one? The strawberry one, it's very hard to find it in Europe. I'm not sure if it's only an English thing, yeah? Pretty sure you can get it in America now as well, but... but the thing is, like, I can remember having that strawberry Nesquik as, like, you know, Nesquik, you know, powdered with milk thing as a kid, yeah? And I hadn't had it for so long, and I don't know why. In fact, I kind of do know why, but, like, when I was at somebody's house just doing some work, yeah? They asked me to come and fix one of their cupboards because the hinge basically snapped and it broke part of the door off. So they asked me if I could, you know, basically look at it, because Steve Hernshaw wasn't available, you know, because he's a carpenter, yeah? So they basically contacted him. He contacted me to go over and look at it, basically tell him what wood he needed, you know? You know, rather than them being like, I don't know, I think you might need this, might need that. You know, so he was like, if you can stop in, you know, that'd be a great favour. So I stopped in, there's some strawberry Nesquik in the cupboard, and I was like, oh my god, I've not heard that since a kid. So do you know what I did? Like, and then she saw me, and I was like, as soon as I saw it, and so I had to take everything out the cupboard as well. And I was like, I've not had this since a kid. She was like, would you like some? I was like, oh, go on then. So I had some, and I was literally like, you know, it was like that euphoric, you know, there's things you've had not since had childhood, and you have some again, you know, and it was just like, it's like, it literally feels, I don't want to say it makes you feel like a kid again, but it's like, it tastes the exact same as you remember, and it's just like, oh, it's so good. Oh. But like, so you know, go on then, governor. Go on, love. So do you know what I did when next time we had some friends coming back from England? I was like, can you bring me some of that? And they were like, yeah. No, they understood, because they've had some. They have some things as well. Like, there's a certain type of piccalilli sort of thing. You probably have no idea what piccalilli is. I'm not going to bother explaining it. You can either have it with like a Branston pickle sandwich, or like you can put it on like a cheese toasty sort of thing. It's yellow. It's like sort of like pickled like onions and stuff and blah 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 and sort of stuff in it. You know, it's actually quite nice. I prefer Branston myself, but some older people will like piccalilli, but they'll prefer a certain brand of piccalilli, you know, which they had since they, you know, when they were kids, rather than like normal plain piccalilli. So yeah, they'll they'll get that and stuff. You know, it's kind of the same thing. But fuck, man, like, it was so good. Like, I do love my milkers anyway, so, like, you know, I love milk. So then, you know, having a little bit of that occasionally, it's just like, oh. Oh. Do you hear this? Yeah. That's another beer finished. The thing is, I don't drink anywhere near as much as I did when I was living in Belgium. I mean, I have a couple beers here and there, you know, maybe a couple beers maybe tonight, but then I won't have another beer for like until, you know, maybe have like a glass of champagne at like Christmas and New Year or something, yeah. But then that's it pretty much. Yeah. And sometimes I don't even drink much there, and you know. See, the thing is, I know some alcohols I do, like some of them I'm not so keen on, but do you know the one thing also that it's also a thing from England, but you can kind of get very good ones here as well, but you kind of have to, you know which ones you look, you know, do a bit of research almost, yeah? Or talk to some of the other English people out here and, you know, find out, you know, which, because you know, do you know what a cider is? Yeah, so you know what Strongbow is and stuff like that, and Bulmers and stuff, yeah. Yeah, but honestly, like cider, I'd happily drink cider, you know, like as, you know, drinking it like water. You know, if it wasn't alcoholic, you know, even just for like the flavor, like, you know, pear ciders and stuff like this, sometimes they're just so good. If it was non-alcoholic, yeah, you could literally just sit there and drink it like, you know, as a drink, because it's really nice. But I hate that thing. It's like that very, you know, that's this is almost, you know, I was saying about lads culture the other night, yesterday, I think it was, or was it today? Yeah, it was today. Lad culture. An easiest way to put lad culture is I'm going to drink the strongest, you know, percentage beer, even though it's fucking disgusting, just to be a lad. You know what I mean? Or when we go out for like a big curries, like a group or whatever, I'm going to order the most spicy one on the menu because I'm a lad sort of thing, you know? You're basically like, look at my big dick, I got spicy. But then you see these people eating these curries, they're obviously struggling, yeah? Because they, you know, by the time you've actually enjoyed your curry and had like, you know, maybe like a cider or two or a beer or whatever, you know, yeah? Literally, like, they're on like their 5th or 6th pint because it's that hot. It's like, what is the point? But yeah, in Belgium, I used to drink a lot more, and mainly for the fact that in Leuven, where we used to go more than Brussels, because our group usually preferred Leuven over Brussels, just for the fact it was easier to get to and easier to get home. Where some of the people who lived over in Tervuren were more, you know, Brussels-oriented, yeah. Nothing against being in Brussels. Brussels is great at night, but Leuven's just more chill, if that makes sense. And I knew a lot more people in Leuven, you know, actually people that lived in Leuven as well. So even if I wanted to, you know, like Matthias, basically, he was studying in Leuven when I was there. I got to know him through like a movie store rental thing, because I studied media and stuff, so I had to end up like watching like a load of movies and all this shit, yeah. Anyway, I love movies anyway, you know. And so what he'd do, because I'd usually go past my bike or whatever when I was riding home or just out for a ride or something, yeah. And if there was ever any, you know, there's people like those letters they send you where like, yo, your movie's a bit late, you need to return it, yada 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 sort of thing, or we're gonna start getting paid, you know, we'll take money, yeah. Basically, if there was any sort of roughly my direction, he'd be like, stick these in the post box, and then you can have like a free movie, like 2 free movies a week for like the next month. But yeah, so I used to basically get like free movie rentals and shit. And like the thing was, you know, when like brand new movies come out, yeah, how they get sent the disc. You know, just for example, you know, Rise of Skywalker comes out, yeah, is now out in the cinemas now. For example, a lot of these like DVD rental places, you know, back in the day, would actually have, you know, Rise of Skywalker already now, but they're not allowed to put it for rent until a certain, you know, date, you know. But when stuff like that would come in, either we'd go and watch it at a kid's house or something, get a few of us or something, or he'd let me have it or something, you know. Which is really fucking chill because you'd come into like, you know, when you go into like school or, you know, working, you know, or whatever, and you'd go in, you'd be talking about this film, and people are like, how the fuck have you seen it? It's like, I know people. I got the no. But in Leuven, so basically, once I got to know him really well, we became really good friends. Him and his girlfriend since split up. She's had cancer. She's got liver cancer. Got a new boyfriend. Had a little bit of a relapse with cancer and everything, but she's doing good. But yeah, Leuven. Thursday night is student night in Leuven. Yeah, I'm sure it's maybe gone up a little bit by now because, you know, just due to inflation and stuff. Yeah. But a pint of beer, yeah, €1. But not just like shitty beer, you know, Stella Artois. And do you know why? Because the Stella factory is literally like a kilometre down the road. So what a lot of local businesses and bars do who live on like the main, you know, a lot of the really nice bars and stuff that live down there work on that, you know, that main sort of drag that's really close to Stella. Rather than getting effectively a delivery, Stella, you know, because Stella often when you buy a certain quantity, they will deliver. If you order like a really small quantity, you have to pick it up, sort of thing. Yeah. But what a lot of them do is they actually like, well, you know, like rent a van or something for an afternoon. And then they'll just go and like, you know, pick up all the Stella and shit and then take it back. So sometimes I'm like, you know, if you're coming in, if you're not doing anything on Thursday, if you had no classes or anything, and you were going through that Leuven, you'd see all these bars and stuff going up and down either with like, you know, there's their own cars with trailers on or stuff, or these like, you know, like pickup trucks and everyone, all these just like, crates of Stella and like kegs and everything, all just going to all the bars like up and down all day basically, getting some extra stock for the weekend. But yeah, I love I've still got from my two most frequented pubs in Belgium, Gunther, an ex-cop. Oh, he had always had a huge pet tarantula as well. But it was like upstairs in his apartment. If we ever asked him like, to get it out, he'd be like, yeah, just go get it. Because some people we know are like really freaked out by spiders, so you'd go and get it and then just sort of stick it on the bar next to them, and they'd sort of look and be like, and then I've got a glass from there and like a huge Stella pint, you know, like a big half-litre one. And then Johnny, it's from the Irish bar in Leuven, Stapleton's. Basically, we were sat there, and he was like, and he knew it was my last night that I was going to be there. He was like, you can take any glass off the wall, like, you know, off the shelf that they use for like serving drinks, yeah, and you can take it with you. And I was like, there was all these really nice glasses up there, and I was tempted to take a like, you know, really nice one, you know, but I was like, I'm just going to take the one I have in my hand, like I'm drinking out of. So I got a nice Douglas Celtic cider pint glass as well. I got a few Stella ones. I've got I don't want to sound like too much like a party boy, but I've got like, you know, cause you know how there's people who go to bars a lot and clubs a lot, yeah? They don't actually like engage, but you know when you actually go to a bar or something and you actually engage with the people at the bar, you kind of get to know them pretty well, even though you don't go there as much, you know? But yeah, man, we had a few good blowouts at the Europa, which is Gunther's bar. And it was really cool because because Gunther's bar, when I was at school in Belgium, was literally opposite my school. Like you crossed out the gates, crossed the road, and you're in the bar. So whenever there was like the Rugby World Cup on or anything on, you know, he basically like he put a key under the thing, and then because you had to open a key to get in the gate, and then there was like a little like, you know, push button code thing. So he'd go in there and be like, you can go in there, and you know, he basically left one of the, you know how all the fridges have like little key locks on them, yeah. He'd leave one unlocked, you know, with like, you know, just like a couple of cans of like Coke, Dr. Pepper and shit in there and stuff like that. And he was like, you know, basically whatever you take, you know, just put your money into the little collection thing. And everyone was all, you know, because we were very, he basically gave to certain people he liked, you know, allowed people in, but we could bring people in, but, you know, we had to, you know, it was up to us to basically then make sure those, if people had a drink, they were effectively paying for it, sort of thing. And it was so chill. Like you'd go in there like a free period or something, you know, when the rugby's on or something, and just go and watch the rugby or something. He was a really chill guy. What happened? Oh, you just sounded really depressed for a second. What's wrong? Does it... Yeah, come on, spit it out, bitch. Tell me. But the thing is, so am I though. Like, I'm very much. Okay, put it this way: I am an extreme introvert. Yeah, with like a very short and spiky extrovert periods here and there. Does that make more sense now? Like, I love just being around and doing nothing, you know, just chilling on, like, you know, watching some movies. The thing is, I'm like, I don't want to say a social introvert, if that makes sense, you know, like, you know, just going and chilling with your mates, watching a movie or something, you know? But what? 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 Do you just not have anyone to watch a film with or something? Do you just not have anyone to watch films and shit with? Well, that's what it sounded like. Yeah. Yeah, I get. Well, you don't, dude. Seriously, like, you can complain. I'm happy like listening to people. Like, yeah. I'm a good listener. No, you sure? Well, the offer's always there. The offer's always there if you need a rant. So, you fucked anyone recently? Any more luck on your app thing with getting any titty pics and stuff? Yeah, this dog is literally like passed out right in front of the fire. You keep having to go over and like drag his bed away from the fire because he always comes in and like wriggles around in his bed and whatever and like drags it close to the fire, so like because he loves the heat, yeah. But like literally, he's like sat right under the fucking door, like under the door basically of the fire, and it's like, you know what I mean? Because he wakes up and then goes and drinks like fucking like his entire bowl. He's got a big bowl of water, like in like a 5-liter bowl. Well, I swear he'll drink, you know, a huge amount of that, yeah. And then go back to sleep, and then wake up, and then go have another huge drink, and then he's like, okay, I need to pee, and then he'll go back in, and he's just, you know what I mean? They're just stupid sometimes. It's like, fucking hell, dude, just sit a bit further away, and you won't need to. No, never mind. No, it's just, you know that girl I told you about who used to do, well, kind of still does, you know, some text based stuff, who's got like a boyfriend and yada yada, yeah. Who's a gamer as well, you know, and she just sent me a fucking thing, like, and she's basically, so what are you getting for Christmas? I accept expensive jewelry and designer handbags. So I'm literally gonna just, do you know what, I might actually do this, because I know her address, yeah? I might literally just, like, send her, like, you know, get, like, a big-ass cardboard box, yeah? and just put like a rock in it. But to be honest, I know she's just joking. You know what I mean? She's like literally just taking the piss. You know what I mean? She's not serious at all. But I know as soon as she opens it, she'll actually like wet herself laughing. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's not serious. Like, you know, I know some people will like say that like jokingly, but also be like, no, but for real, buy me something. You know what I mean? Oh, did you see those Puma socks or whatever they were? Basically, Puma have got these things like Puma's gaming socks cost $105, yeah? And the title is, you know, Puma's, quote, gaming socks cost $105 and don't even have RGB. But they kind of, I have to say, as stupid as they kind of are pretty cool for the fact, you know, that sort of like really fine, I don't want to say like, you know, sort of like, what is it, like Yeezys or whatever they are, that really fine, like breathable, meshy sides to them, yeah? But they've actually got, they kind of like slip-ons, like, I'm not saying they look cool, because I doubt I'd ever wear them, like, in a fucking million years, yeah? But they kind of got that meshy sides to them, but they've got like, you know, like a rubbery sole. So, you know, if you were sitting, you know, around in them, your feet wouldn't get hot, you know. But then if you decided you wanted to go out into the garden for like 2 seconds or to take the dog out, you know, you could just take the dog into the garden with those, or you need to go downstairs or whatever, yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I'd never get those. I'm trying to think of the most perfect gift to send her back now. I got it. You know the original Top Gun, yeah? When they're asking to fly past the tower, yeah? I'm gonna send her that, but you know that's a negative Ghost Rider. No, she'll get that because she's a bit of an aviation nut, so she'll, you know what I mean. Yeah, she's also somebody who kind of goes like radio silent as well for like months, and then will like appear for like out of nowhere like a fucking like tornado, basically. Hmm.